Okay, welcome to another video where we're going to talk about how we can win with pocket option and what tools we can use to ensure that we are giving ourselves the best opportunity to be successful. So first things first, we want to use pocket option. We are going to trade with a 30-second timer, 1-minute timer. This is going to be the 50 EMA retest strategy that I'm going to use with this in this video. And I'm also going to use the Ultimate Money Manager right here. All right. So let's jump into it. Let's get started because you just saw the first win. So that was the first win of this sit down of this video. And I thought it was pretty good. So what did we just do? Well, we started out with $275.54 in our account. And my goal for the Ultimate Money Manager, my goal for today is to earn 5.54%. So I started with 275.54. I entered into here. Let's see where we can see here. I entered into my trading 651, and you just saw the win. So that was good. That's a good start. We go ahead and got the win. Our goal here is to win 2 out of 8. So I need to win 2 out of 8 trades in order to earn, in this current level, 2.77%. So I got the first win. I'm going to go for the second win. What do you do now? I'm going to enter 1.79 into this right here, 1.79. And so what that is going to do is that is going to give us our next trading amount. What's great about the Ultimate Money Manager is that you do not have to worry about the dollars. All you need to worry about is the chart. So where are we? Let's get going here. What are we doing here? So the retest strategy is pretty simple. There's 2 moving averages. We're going to use the 50 EMA, and that's the purple line, pixel size 2. So that's this one right here, the 50 EMA. And then the next one is 25 EMA, which is the exponential moving average. And that is this teal color at 2, which is this one right here. So 25 and 50. The goal here is to trade, either sell or buy when the candles touch the 25 and or the 50. And then we're going to ride this in the same direction, the same momentum. So we had a crossover right here, and the 25 is now under the 50. We are using the stochastic oscillator. Let's go ahead and get into this one for 30 seconds because it looks to be like all indicators are showing that this is touching the 50. We went over the 25 and we're going to make our way down. I may have gotten into that a little bit too soon, but we'll see how that goes. The stochastic oscillator was also oversold, and the RSI was over the 50 and pointing down. So we're going to go ahead and see this right here. Again, if we win this one, we'll win our current level and we'll be able to move on to the second level. So we got 5 seconds left here. 3, 2. Oh, that bounced back up. So we're going to lose that one. So what do we enter in next? So we hit lose. And so we have to hit 3.73. So we enter in 3.73. And we're going to get off of this chart now, because if you look on this side, this is the 1-minute candle. And we are using the Hakanashi candles on both sides. So I have this split screen because I'm going to show you what the 5-second side is. That's what we're going to use, this side over here. The 5-second side we're going to use to trade with. And the 1-minute side is what we're going to use to give us confirmation on top of our 25 and 50 EMAs and the stochastic oscillator, which you can see over here. Now I do have the RSI over here, but you don't need to have it on both sides. It's fine. We're just going to use this side to trade with. So what are we doing now? So this is, let's see what happened here. We might have bottomed out here, right here. This might have been our support, and we're working our way back up. And it looks like we have the stochastic oscillator is coming back up. So let's see what happens. So if we get a touch here, this is showing a touch here, and let's just wait and see if this stays. This could have been a fake out, so it could have jumped across the 25 and the 50, and then it'll continue to work its way down, but maybe not. We were bottoming out. Okay, so this looks like it was a touch. If I was to draw a line right here, this would be our upward momentum. So we had higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's good. So we can go ahead and use all of those confirmations as a way to show that this is on an upward trend, hence why we got in a buy here. But it looks like this has faked us out. So we are 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have a loss here. So what do we do when we have losses? Well, we come over to the Ultimate Money Manager, we hit lose. We have $7.77 is our next trade amount. So 7.77. We may have gotten into this trade a little bit too soon, but it looks like it is wanting to do exactly what we thought it was going to do and make its way back up. However, I do not like to trade on the exact same chart that I get multiple losses, because I am probably overanalyzing, looking at it wrong, whatever the case may be. So let's just get off that chart and let's go find another one. So we just got to get one more win to get out of this session. And Euro USD, let's see what this looks like. So we are low, 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 low. Are we moving back up? The stochastic is low, and looks like there's a downward trend. I don't like this chart. We're going to get off of this one. Okay, that was up. That's back down. Let's see what this looks like. GBP, JPY. We are on a big downward momentum. And it looks like this is our support here. Stochastic is low. Stochastic is low. RSI is low. If this is going to be a reversal, so we're almost bottoming out here. Yeah, let's push them back down again. Okay, we're gonna do a 1 minute buy. We are touching or getting really close to support here. So if we change this to let's change this to a 5 minute. So we can see here that we are bottoming out in our chart here. And so if we're bottoming out here, that's our support. We want to assume that with the indicators that we have, 25 to 50 shows this was a big push down, and the RSI, the stochastic oscillator, all looked like we should be moving in an upward direction. So that's why we went ahead and entered into this trade. Let's take this back to the 1 minute. Now I have to say, this is a Sunday on a long weekend. I am using OTC pairs. So you really want to be careful on how much you're trading on a day like today. Weekends are usually not the best, but it looks like we made a good decision here. Again, something like this, having knowledge on how candles work and how charts work and how market structure works will give you the ability to help make those confirmations. So let's go ahead. We're going to enter a win here, and we have won this level. So we are at 283.16. So we have our level count 1. We go ahead and reset these because I won 2, which lit that up. And now we are back to here. So we're going to enter 283.16, 283.16. Okay, and we're ready to go again to earn our second level, which will give us a total of about 5.5%. So $6.69 is what we enter in here. 6.69. And we are ready to trade again. So what do we think this chart is doing? Is this going to change direction? Is this going to move back up? It is a downward momentum. It did push through the 50 and the 25. The stochastic oscillator and the RSI are, excuse me, the stochastic is way oversold. A 1 minute sell is probably not good here. 15-second might not work. So let's just give this a second to set up. Again, we don't want to rush. I know that I'm doing this live and giving you a little bit of technical analysis along the way, but I really like this dual chart setup. It kind of gives you the ability to look at higher time frames and trade with lower time frames. So I'm glad I stayed out of that one because that one did not shape up well. So we're going to get out of there. All right, what are we doing here? Big down, big push. Let's go back to AUD CAD. And let's put this on the 5 minute time frame and see what this looks like. So the 5 minute time frame. So let's make this a little higher time frame because I really want to see what this is doing. So this is the 15 minute time frame. So earlier, late last night, so it looks like we are topping out over the past couple of days. We might be at the top of the chart here. And so the stochastic is over. So let's bring this back down to the 1 minute time frame. And we might be back on a downward momentum. So this is 1 minute time frame. Again, we are at the height of the charts over the past couple of days. So let's see. So if this is hitting the 50 to 25, right? We switched 25, 50. If this is pushing, is this going to be a reversal and come back down? So if we do a 30-second sell. So again, here we are. We are again topping out here, and we are touching on the 1 minute. We are touching the 25, and we are oversold on both the RSI and the stochastic oscillator. So we went ahead and took a 30-second sell. We got 10 seconds left, and let's bring in our money manager here. 5, 4, 2, 1, and there's a win. All right, perfect. So we go ahead and we enter in a win here. And so $1.83 is our last amount that we will do for today, $1.83. And if we get this win, we are done for today, and I'll show you what our percentage is. So again, $1.83, $1.83. We're going to go ahead, we're going to zoom out on this. What are we doing? So we topped out here. It looks like we might be doing a reversal. Let's go ahead and do a 1 minute, and let's see if this does do exactly what we anticipated it to do. And so again, topping out here. Here's the 1 minute chart here, but we are over top of our two EMAs, the stochastic oscillator showing oversold. And so we anticipate this with our indicators, where we are in the chart, where we are in the 5 minute, the 10 minute, the 15. It shows that we are at the current resistance, which is the height of the day. And so I went ahead and took a sell. All of these structure, all of these indicators, you can find on my YouTube channel, where I have lots of information for you to learn and understand and get an idea of how you are going to trade, how you are going to read charts and candles, and how you are going to be profitable using the tools that I possess in this video that you can come over to the Telegram group and you can get for yourself. So this one's going to be a loss. So it then went ahead and it did reverse. So this is going to continue on the uptrend here. So let's go ahead and put in a lose, and 383 is our next amount. So we do 383. Again, you see what I'm doing here? I'm not even worried about what the amount is. I'm just focused on what the chart's doing. So let's go ahead and we are going to enter in for we're going to try a 15-second sell here. I know we are on an upward momentum, but with stochastic oscillators oversold here. And then so we're going to hope we got 3, 2, 1 here to bring this down. And that was a loss. Now listen, I am doing this so fast, $7.99. So $7.99 is our next trade. I am, again, being maybe a little bit too reckless here, but I anticipate this to come back down. So since we are going to just wait and see what happens here. If this is, in fact, an upward momentum again, we are going to make a trade with the trend, which, again, we've crossed the 25 into the 50. If this is in fact the case, we are going to go with the trend here, as this is a high, low, and then we are going to move and buy it with the trend, not a reversal. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that was another good win, and that is the end of our session for today. So there's another win that gives us 291. So let's bring in our calculator so we can see again the percentage. So we are at 291 exactly, 291, and we're going to divide that by, we started out at 275. We're going to hit enter. We're going to times that by 100 so we can get the big picture, and then we minus 100, And that gives us a total of about 5.8% per today, which you can go into the chart here. And at 5.8%, what did we start with? We started with 275, and our goal for the day was 5, and we hit just over 5% today. So I could go ahead and enter in here 291, and that would override this auto calculation. Now with the Ultimate Money Manager, you get this tool as well. When you come over to the Telegram group, you can see how to join, and the Ultimate Money Manager will help you grow in your journey. So that's always good. Here's a monthly growth chart that is built into this calculator as well. How much did you start with? Well, maybe you started with $200 and you want to earn 75% monthly. Well, let's call it 5%. So if we want to do 75, we divide this by 5. You have to have 15 trading days. So if you did 15 trading days in a month at 5%, that would make you 75%. Starting at $200, this will give you a quick idea. Within 6 months, your balance is at $5,744 and you're earning $2,461 per month. Now, maybe you start withdrawing after 3 months, making $400 a month, $800 a month. You can see how fast compounding 5% on just a starting amount of $275. Look at this, after 13 trading days, you're making $56 a day. Like, it's not rocket science. This is super simple. This is just making it easy for you. Again, come over to the Telegram group, say hi. There's people just like you. We want to help you. Our goal is to promote a positive environment for you to share screenshots and videos so that you can understand, so that you can win daily with us. All right. Well, that's it for today. Appreciate you stopping by. That's a quick way for you to grow your account and make 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. Maybe you want to go for 30%. If you do, use the Ultimate Money Manager. Just change the numbers, change how much you want to make in a day, and then stick to it. When you hit your limit, when you hit your goal, stop, close up shop, call it a day, take off for the day. Set your stop loss. If you happen to have a losing day, that's fine. Hit your stop loss and shut her down. Try it again the next day. If you have another losing day, stop for a couple days, reset your mind, come back to it. All right. We don't want to overtrade. We want to use the tools to our advantage. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.